how your tab works. Or I'm sorry, not your tab, your infractions. So at a in-person tournament using Speechwire, you should still set up an infractions table and have 3 head coaches at that infractions table from 3 head coaches from different schools. And they can run the infractions, but they also get a special login so that they can adjust points and rankings as needed. And so for them to log into this special login, they're going to go to Speechwire and they hit manage your login just like you do to set up your tournament as the host. And they're going to pick the name of your tournament. Hopefully it'll be MLFA something, because when you ordered it, you called it MLFA, whatever the tournament is. Hit set tournament. Now I'm currently logged in. I'm going to log out. And they're going to put in their information. Now, in your original email, you'll have to share this with them. In their original email from Speechwire Tournament Services, you had your username and information. And then underneath that was information for your tab room. And so you're going to share this information with them so that they can log in to the tab room accordingly. So they need that information. And so this is going to give them special permission as tab, but also you can see their menu is a lot simpler than yours. So they don't go in and out of everything and they're not rescheduling or blasting rounds. But they can see what they need to see. They can see information on the teams. They can see the tab sheets. The schematic viewer shows them like the scheduling of every single round and competitor and judge. So they can look up that information. They can even see balloting status. But most importantly, they can enter results. Because if I'm working the infractions table and a judge comes forward and they do truly have an infraction, you need to make sure that the results reflect that infraction. And so they're going to hit enter results. And so for entering results, whether or not the judge has submitted the ballot, they can go in and change points and rank. Now, hopefully they have not submitted the ballot yet, because when they come to the infractions table, they still have to fill out, according to whatever the infractions team tells them to fill out, like what infraction it was. That's something that's on their e-ballot. And then they'll hit submit, and then the infractions team, all in that same moment, will then go ahead and change their ranking. The points are automatically deducted. So the 14 points are already gone, but their ranking, only an infractions table person can rank them a 6. So let's go into a round, for example. So it's demo round 1. I'll hit enter results. Now it says ballots are still out. Catherine's working on them, but we're going to ignore that right now and pretend they're all filled out here. So I could go through as an infractions person and actually put in any rank that I want. Now, if these people infracted, which with a 63, they did not infract, because that's not minus 14 points. But say this person infracted, so they had like a 49, and it's probably already going to be in there, because if they fill out the e-ballot, the number will auto-generate. But then the infractions table can put a 6 in. And they're the only people that can put that 6 in. Nobody else is. Now, when they hit submit ranks, they're going to get a warning sign, because the ranks might be like 1, 2, 3, and then a 6. And they're going to say, that doesn't make sense. That should be a 4. But the infractions people know what they're doing, and they can not worry about it. I'm going to delete these because I don't want to actually mess this up. Now, there's no real reason they should be dead entering the scores, unless there was like some kind of glitch and everything disappeared, because the actual speaker points should be calculated by how the e-ballot was filled out. But what they will likely have to change is the rank. So changing that rank to a 6 is specifically what they would have to do here. And then also, if changing that rank to a 6 changes anyone else's ranks and they've already been submitted, they can change all of the other ranks here, because maybe that 6 was actually their number 1, so everyone just gets bumped up a space in rank. The infractions team can change the ranks here. They would hit submit ranks when they're done. So that is how that is done.